I'm going to be doing an unboxing video on this vibration plate. Now this is the one that's by Vibration Therapeutic. They did a phenomenal job at it. This is the VT007 or VT007. I already cut it off just to be able to speed up this video a little bit, but this is exactly how it's going to come when it comes to you. So let's unbox this. Got the styrofoam to be able to make sure that everything is safe. Gonna throw these on the ground. Got all the instructions with the remote. We'll be going over that in a little bit. So let's get this out of the box. It's nice and protected, which I really appreciate. Now let's pull this out. I'm gonna get rid of this box real quick so that we can put it right back over here. So there's gonna be two styrofoam pieces. Let's take those off of the sides. Just right here. They did a great job at packing this right here. We've got this plastic piece over the entire thing, so you will take this off. And now let's get into the actual product itself, as well as some of the attachments that it comes with. So inside, built into it, you have the box, which is going to have the power, like the power unit and everything, as well as this over here, which are going to be the straps, which I will show you how to attach them right here. To take the straps out, just undo the Ziploc bag. And we'll get to those in just a sec. As far as the actual power unit itself, we're just going to pull that right out. With the cord, the control box. Now for the plastic piece, we'll take that off. Very simple, very well built. How to attach this is very simple. Let me show you guys right here. So let me turn it a little bit so I can see as well. Your power cord will be tied up right here. Just undo this right here. And then what you're going to do is this obviously will be the wall plug, the one that's going to be going into the wall, which we will plug into a little bit so I can show you guys all the functions of this power box. This goes right here. Make sure it's nice and snug. And then this is the actual piece that will be attached to the product itself. Now you want to make sure that when you're putting it in, you can see these three holes that match up here, but you can also see that there's a little lip right there. Make sure that it goes in there. Very simple. You'll be able to tell it goes right in. And then after that, you're going to want to screw this on because this piece right here is threaded, and it will be able to make sure that this stays on while it's vibrating, because it does a phenomenal job at vibrating. Go until it's nice and snug right there. That's how you attach those pieces. As far as the handles go, there are two of them right here. Whoops, there you go. And then very high quality, strong Velcro. You're going to go, so you can see through this right here, there's a little piece of metal in there. You're going to go down through, and then you're going to go back up right there. And then you can adjust this to whatever height it is that you would like to when it comes to you actually standing on the unit and holding on to this strap right here. Let's do that to the other side. Right here. Undo the Velcro. Same thing. Now on this one, I did it down and out, so it was facing outwards on the left. On the right side, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to have it down this direction, facing out the opposite way. Gotta just thread that through right there. And we'll do it about the same height as the other one. Nice and snug, not going to go anywhere. As far as the instruction manual, it will be in this case. Let's pull this out. This out. Nice thank you card from the company itself and by the person that invented it himself. And then for the remote, right here. Now you are going to see a little plastic piece right here. This is what's separating the battery from the actual unit itself. You're going to pull that out, which is what's going to activate the actual remote. So you can use this once it is plugged in. What's really nice about this pamphlet is there's a lot of information on the inside of how to attach it, the way that you can use it, the way that I just installed it, different methods of the programs, which we're going to be going over that, talking about the hertz and the programs and the amplitude. So this is one thing that you are going to want to hold on to. There's a lot of really good information in here, so I would hold on to that. Now, let's go install this real quick so that we can go over all the ins and outs of how to be able to utilize this unit itself. To turn on the unit and go through the control box, let me go through all of that. First, you're going to plug it in, make sure it's nice and set in there. And then what you're going to do is come and look at this. On the actual control box on the back, there is the power switch, so it's in the off position. You're going to switch it to on. It'll light up and it'll make a little noise. And now what we're going to do is go through all the things that you can do on the actual physical unit, and know that there also is the remote, and I will go over that, but everything you can do on here can be done here as well, which is very nice. There are 4 different programs. There's program 0, 1, 2, 3, and then back to 0. So it's 0, 1, 2, and 3, which is a total of 4 programs. Program 0 is the manual mode. Program 1, I want to show you this right here, is this mode right here, where it's going to be in the low amplitude setting. So it's going to be not as strong, but it's going to change the vibration through the hertz right here, starting around 17, going all the way up, back and down. And then every single dot indicates 5 seconds, and it will go through that transition. Program 2 will be this one, which is the exact same as this, but instead of low amplitude, it will now be in high amplitude. And then lastly, program 3 will be a mix of both, going through them to be able to get a difference of settings. Now, to go into the manual mode, what you would do is you would simply go to program 0, and then before you start the actual session, you're going to choose your time by going up and down. And you can do this in increments of 1 minute all the way up to 20 minutes, and then you can go all the way down to an increment of 1 minute. What you would do from there is you're going to press play, and that will start at whatever amplitude that you already have set, either low or high. So you would simply select play, which means start. It's going to start at 15, which is the set frequency of just the regular session. You can go down. Once you have started, you're able to change the frequency all the way down to 10. So it will still be on the high amplitude, which is what it's currently at, but it's now moving at 10 frequency, and you can go all the way up to 40 in increments of 1. And you can see, if you can see my hand shaking a little bit, but if I let go of this just to show you that it's shaking, it moves almost by itself. So you want to make sure, I'm going to turn this off really quick, that when you are using the actual unit, that it is on a vibration-free ground. So you don't want to be on something like carpet, be on more of a hard surface, and don't worry about the bottom. Let me turn this off and show you guys something. On the bottom of the actual unit, it has these nice rubber pieces, so you do not have to worry about it scratching or hurting the floor or whatever object that you have placed it on. And now for the remote, you can do everything that I was talking about right here, as well as on the remote. To change the program, you press P, and you can toggle between. Once you're on manual, you're able to obviously change between your amplitude from low to high. You can change your hertz. Now, you can only change your hertz once the machine is running. So you would start it by pressing start play, and then you can obviously change your hertz by going up or down in increments of 1, and then pressing stop to stop it. If you at any point ever need to change the fuse, you will turn this off, pull out the power, get maybe a flathead screwdriver, and right there you can pop this piece out, and that is where the fuse is located. Other than that, this machine does a very good job at what it's supposed to do. The fact that you can change the actual hertz and the amplitude and the programs that are preset makes this a very nice solution, as well as the top piece right here where your feet are touching. It's an anti-slip material, so that when it's vibrating, your feet will not be going everywhere. It is a little tiny bit cushioned, just barely, but it gives it enough cushion so that you can get a good grip with either your bare feet or if you're in shoes. Thank you so much for looking at the vibration therapeutic vibration plate with the VT007.